Segment tonight, Disneyland gets accused of discrimination. Iman Budlal, a 26-year-old Muslim woman, has filed a complaint against Disneyland. She says that management won't let her wear her headscarf while she's in front of customers at the Magic Kingdom. Here's how she defines the situation.
I'm not here to scare anybody. I'm just here to wear my headscarf and work and keep my job. I don't want to be in the back. I'm a human being. I have feelings.
Joining us now from Orange, California is Ms. Budlal's attorney, Ameena Qazi. Ameena, a lot of folks are watching this across the country, and they're trying to get their minds wrapped around this. This employee of Disneyland, they're called cast members. They're all called cast members at Disney. She, for 2 years, did not ask to wear a headscarf, as I understand it. And then during Ramadan, as a hostess in one of the restaurants or one of the attractions at Disney, she decided she wanted to wear the headscarf. And so what was the impetus for the change in the way she wanted to conduct herself at Disney?
You know, Iman, like many people out there, go through spiritual changes. Some people become born again, some people's religious practices changes. Iman is no different. She wanted to wear the headscarf in public and at work, and she requested to do so at her job as a hostess server, which is essentially like a waitress at the Grand Californian Hotel, which is owned and operated by Disney Company. She made the request in June and waited, and finally she decided that she needed to start wearing it by Ramadan because of her religious practices.
So as I understand it, Disney made 2 efforts to try to accommodate her. One effort was you could wear the headscarf, but you also had to wear, I guess, the hat, one of the hats that other people wear as cast members. The other was, okay, if you want to wear your headscarf, you can work backstage or in the back where, you know, you won't be out of uniform, the uniform that all the other Disney cast members are wearing. What was wrong with either of those 2 options, given the fact that she signed an agreement when she went to work for Disney that she agreed to all these strict, very strict rules for dress, conduct, I think no tattoos, men can't have facial hair. I mean, she knew what those rules are when she signed on.
Right. Well, first of all, in Disney's look policy, there actually is a paragraph that says that any exceptions for religious purposes can be made and requested to the casting director or to HR. So Disney's obligation to religiously accommodate her, I think, is fairly dispositive. As far as the actual attempts that they have made, you know, they weren't bona fide attempts to our understanding. They weren't reasonable. Wearing the hat, there's not a single other hostess server in the restaurant who has to wear the hat. You know,
well, because they're not wanting to wear a headscarf, though. I mean, other people are asking to wear a headscarf. Other people signed on to a set of rules that no one forced them to sign. She wanted to work at Disney. Right. Happiest place on earth. I go to Disney. You know, everybody signs on to project an image. And what I see is that private companies are now not allowed to brand themselves in a certain way. Because if they do, someone's going to come along. It doesn't have to be a Muslim. It could be someone else says, no, this doesn't work for me. I demand the terms of my employment to be changed.
Well, Iman is not demanding anything but equal treatment under the law, and the law is fairly clear. It's not a new law, it's an old law. It's the Civil Rights Act of 1964, specifically Title VII, which guarantees her the right to religious accommodation for her sincerely held religious beliefs. So she's just made that simple request to Disney, and we're really hard-pressed to see why this simple request to wear a headscarf. You can see I'm wearing a headscarf. I've been wearing it for 14 years.
Right, but you don't work for Disney.
High school. No, but I've worked for many institutions, many organizations.
Right, but Disney is Disney. It's Disney. It's a small world. It's the Epcot Center. You know, it's all you know, the Disney stuff. That's what Disney does. If you don't want to do it, don't like Disney, or you don't like the rules, work somewhere else. I mean, work somewhere where, you know, it's fine. The idea that Disney is discriminating. I was just at Disney World last month on my book tour, and you know, saw plenty of Muslims at Disney. You know, customers, they were going on rides. I mean, full burqas, the whole deal. I mean, I didn't see it like people were discriminating against anyone. It's just a look of the people who, you know, who work there. I don't know. I just think it's building distrust.
I hear your point, right. Right, and I hear your point. I mean, I myself went to Disney not too long ago, Disneyland a month or so ago, and you know, we're not complaining as patrons of how we're treated. It's the exact irony of the situation that as an employee, she still doesn't have the right to wear that hijab.
All right, Ameena.